All right, so I'm back again and I want to share with you how to create a social media strategy to help you get more sales if you are a small business owner, a mid-sized company, or if you are a creator or an influencer. We're going to be talking about what you need to do and focus on so that you don't waste time and you make money with your social media campaign. So just so you know, the information I'm going to share with you is based upon me running a marketing agency for over 10 years where I actually help small businesses, large established companies, and also solopreneurs and startups with using social media to generate sales. Okay, so a lot of stuff I'm going to talk to you about. My video is different because I'm going to share with you how to actually make money. If you're going to be using social media and spending time here, you need to use your time wisely because creating content can be very, very time consuming. So instead of wasting your time on the wrong platforms or putting out the wrong type of content, what I'm going to share with you today is going to keep you really organized. At the end of this video, I actually have a free resource to help you map out your entire plan and strategy so you can actually write it down and you can print it out. So just stay to the end so that I can explain to you how to use that resource. So the first thing you need to do is have a really clear goal. Why are you going to be using social media? Is it to just build brand awareness, to grow followers, to grow an audience, to grow your email list, or are you going to be using social media to directly sell on the platform? So are you going to be creating content and doing a call to action for people to go click on your link and go to your website and make a purchase? You have to be really clear about that. So not everyone is using social media all the time just to sell products and services. Sometimes you just want to build an audience. You may want to build a community. You want to create a loyal fan base because you don't want to use your social media profile to just be selling all the time. And so what I'm going to share with you today is about how to create two types of content, which is the first one is lead nurture content. The second type of content is sales content where you're just like, hey, go here and buy the thing. So we're going to go through how and when to use that type of content. And I'm also going to help you create a content strategy through this video. The second thing you need to have really clearly defined is who are you trying to create this content for? Who is your ideal client? You have to know your target audience. So you want to make a list of things like their demographics, their age, location, what part of the world do they live in? Do they have a family? Do they have kids? What are their hopes, dreams, and desires? You need to map that out because that'll help you create the right type of content to attract people to your brand. Another thing that I tell my clients to do in order to create very viral content is to make a list of your ideal customers' pain points and some of the things that they're struggling with. This way, you can create content that educates them and provides a solution, and also you can create content that motivates them and inspires them. People are using social media to actually search for solutions. They may be going into TikTok and using a search engine. They may be going to YouTube to research recipes on how to bake a cake. These are things that people are looking for. So your content, if you do it the right way, can attract the right people. And that brings me to my next point, which is you want to choose the right platform for your specific target audience. If you're trying to reach business executives and CEOs, you want to be spending a lot of time on LinkedIn. If you're selling beauty products or a lifestyle brand, you want to focus on Instagram and TikTok. And now there's a new app called Lemon8, which I actually did a video about. If you want to check that out, I do have a link to that in the description of this video. But these platforms are really good for lifestyle brands. And so this brings me to the next point, which is what type of content do you want to focus on, okay? So you can be creating video content. You can have a podcast, which you distribute across multiple platforms. If you want to create more images, photography type content, then that's where you're going to be looking at platforms like YouTube, Lemon8 right now. If you want to focus on short video clips like TikTok and Reels, one of the great things right now is short video is really popular. So you can create one piece of short video content and that can be distributed across 5 different platforms because all of the platforms now are following after TikTok. So you have Pinterest, which is they now have what's called these idea pins, which are basically videos, just like the same type of videos you'd find on TikTok. You have YouTube Shorts, so you can take your TikTok videos and put those on YouTube Shorts. You can promote this across multiple platforms with the click of like one button if you use the right types of tools, which I have a list of tools to help you publish across multiple platforms on social media. So make sure you check that out when you finish watching this video. You also want to establish a consistent brand identity across multiple social media platforms. So if people see you on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, they're going to know it's you because you have a very cohesive and consistent message. And that's why what I do with my clients is I help them create content pillars. With content pillars, you're going to choose 3 to 5 different topics that are related to some of the pain points or some of the things that are going to motivate and inspire your ideal audience. The thing about content pillars are these are going to be main topics which you can create subtopics below each one. So let's say you have a fitness and health and wellness company and you're teaching people how to eat healthy. So one topic could be meal planning. Another topic could be fitness and workout routines. These are 2 topics, but there could be 5 to 10 different subtopics below each one. Okay, so that's kind of how a content pillar works. And if you want to get my worksheet, I actually have a free social media strategy worksheet to help you map out your content pillars. Make sure you go to that link in this description so you can download it. It's completely free, or you can just stay to the end, because basically what I'm doing is I'm going through how to fill out this content pillar strategy with you and help you be able to really create a cohesive message. So now you don't have to have just 3 to 5 topics. You can have more than that, but I think having about at least around 5 will allow you to have different ideas of what to post about on social media so that you don't really run out of topic ideas. You also want to engage with your audience. So when people comment on your post, you want to reply back to those comments. That helps to boost your engagement, because the more people engage, the more people like and comment on your post on social media, the more these platforms will show it to more people. So make sure you're replying to comments when they're left on your post. So here's a little trick. If you're too busy to do this, right, and you have a big brand, a lot of followers, you're putting out content consistently, especially if you have a small to mid-sized business, you can actually have someone on your team respond to the comments. So you can hire a virtual assistant to do this for you, or a social media manager. And this person's job is to make sure that they are engaging with the community. This is actually called a community manager role, okay? This person will also be responding to your direct messages, your DMs, private messages, so that you don't have to focus on that as the CEO of your business. Now, what I just talked to you about was mainly about organic social media content. There's something else called paid advertising. So where you create content on social media and you pay to boost that post. Now, Facebook ads and Instagram ads and now TikTok ads, you can even run LinkedIn and YouTube ads. These are all really great ways to accelerate your sales, okay? So when you get into paid advertising, you can make sales a lot faster than if you just do organic. Organic social media content marketing takes a longer time. We're talking like 6 months, a year to really gain traction, to grow an audience, to get people to engage consistently. If you want to go through the fast lane and speed it up, you just need to do Facebook ads or any type of paid advertising platform. Now, the thing about paid advertising is you can actually track the sales from specific campaigns with a lot of accuracy if you have the right type of tracking tools to do that. Now, you just have to set a budget for how much you want to spend on ads and really think about your risk tolerance. There is some risk involved whenever you invest in your business, and that's the same thing with paid advertising. Now, typically when I'm doing Facebook ads for my clients, the first 2 to 3 weeks, we are just testing different ad creative. And the first 2 to 3 weeks, I don't spend a lot of money on the budget because I want to test which image, which message, which audience is responding well to ads. And then once we find that winning campaign, we will go ahead and take that specific campaign and put more budget to that. So if you decide to work with someone to run your ads, you're going to have to go through a period of testing. So I just want to kind of let you know what to expect if that's something that you decide to do. You also need to be tracking conversions, okay? So one of the things I use a tool called Later to actually track social media metrics to see where traffic is coming from, which posts are doing really well, which ones are getting the most engagement, likes, shares, comments. And when you use a tool like something like Later, it actually allows you to create very customized reports so you know what's happening on different accounts. So I highly recommend, if you're going to do any type of social media marketing, that you are tracking engagement and looking at these important metrics. Another thing you need to be doing is collaborating with other brands, other influencers to promote your products and services. This will allow you to actually grow your followers. So let's say you're trying to grow an Instagram account, you can connect with someone who has more followers or a bigger audience, and you can go live with them on their Instagram page, and that'll allow their followers to see your account and be interested in what you're talking about. And that'll get people to naturally follow you if you're sharing really valuable content. And if you're selling products, you can also connect with bigger brands. You can actually hire content creators to create content for you. There's also influencer marketing, where you pay influencers to promote your products and services on their posts. All right, so I shared a lot of different things, but I have a very comprehensive worksheet to help you map out this entire strategy that I talked about. So make sure you go to the description of this video and download that free planner, because we break down the different platforms you can focus on. We talk about podcasting, we talk about video marketing. It's all in there. There's also a section of the planner to help you create your content pillars and decide what are the subtopics that you're going to be talking about for your brand. So anyway, go ahead, download that PDF and also subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.